It's going fairly well. I'll just turn the music down a bit. So we started to get a real big build up through. We moved our industrial area from. Better just fix this just quickly. Emptying, filling up really quick. Them bins. I don't want to use incinerators because they're so expensive per week. So we've moved all of our commercial and all of our industrial. We've built out over here, and we now have this as our commercial, and we've now moved our generic over here. We've got our farms just up the back, the agriculture and our forestry over here. Problem is, all this laid up together is really causing quite a bit of traffic. Fireys, I'm sure I put fireys there. I was pretty tired last night when I was doing this, and then I'm going to put another one here. Another one here. Right up the back. So he's alright for now. Okay, so what we've got is suburbs going pretty good. Traffic over here is so good that I've just got a standard avenue running, one bus lane and one main vehicle lane, and it's working an absolute treat. We've got the start of our high dense right down the back here. These guys have only just been built, so as you can see they're not fully levelled up yet. I've put the rail link in, the metro, and I've prepared for ore. I'm not going to start mining ore until I put a connection over to that freeway, and this will not be hooked up in any way, shape or form to this collector here. It will have its own. It'll have its own connection directly to that freeway. So suburbs are going good. I've just recopied the first pattern. Yeah, it's a grid. You have to do a grid when you first start a new city. It's inevitable. If you want to get going, that's what you need to do. So I've given them a little park over here next to the stink. This will all be changing. Park will be staying. Nice little park. No one's using it. They used to, but this was all commercial before. But I had to move it. Too much traffic. So this place is absolutely blissful for traffic now. It's just the residents. Got their library. Got the retirement home and the childcare in the centre there. And we've got the first university we built over here. I haven't done any cosmetics to anything on this map so far, because when you hit 15,000, traffic goes berserk, and by the time you get to 30,000, your city's ruined. So this one I planned entirely different to anything I normally do. More gritty, definitely more gritty, but this will be the only grid. I intend on building up around this dam next and get connection to that freeway, which will then open me up to putting another cargo hub here and mining that ore. So there'll only be a one single lane connection into there, so these people can go to work, but it'll have a heavy traffic ban on it, so they'll be forced to use that freeway. Now that may choke the freeway up, but I don't care. I'd rather the freeway be choked than my my residential areas. These power stations will end up be moving, but this land here, before it was a shopping centre area, which I haven't built yet, it was grubby. The entire ground was ruined, and so just a little bit of time and the ground will clean itself up. So we've got our metro that runs over here, stops in, this was generic, it's now commercial. Just quickly change that, and it's going okay over here, it's not too bad. We are getting all this traffic Because this roundabout was built, and I've got a 3-lane road here, 2 up, 1 down, and asymmetrical. And that goes across all of here and straight down to our original first rail hub. And I've built a little connection direct straight back out to the freeway. So they're loving it, they're using it. It has eased the traffic that was heading back, so it hasn't really choked up too badly. But these guys now,
hello again.
The farm, the forestry, just here,
of the flute.
and this generic are all sort of having a bit of a two-way battle here to get out, come around through commercial and onto this roundabout, which is also bringing in all the traffic that's coming from there, and they're all having a problem. So I would be wise to put a one-way link from this collector and up onto this bridge here, just a single lane, and I think that's what I'm going to do now, which should ease the burden on this generic here. So will that make then all this traffic turn right? Well, if so, it's probably okay, because the only thing that will need to service across this bridge after I do that will just be here. I'm just going to change the name here. Will be this commercial area. So that should be a traffic fix for that. It should be, I don't know for how long it'll last, but it should work. We'll call it commerce. Let's just ease things down a bit. I've got ferries to build yet. I've got the zoo. I'm going to fit in here, nice little zoo and panda sanctuary area. So that's the plan for there. I haven't got there yet. I've only got 500,000, so I need to make a bit more money. I've come right out the back here, away from everything for the high dense. And like I said, Metro hooks everything up here. I think I'm going to take the buses away, because the buses are actually taking away from the Metro, and I have one passenger for the Metro. They prefer to take the bus out and around here. Actually, I am taking the buses away. That's the first thing I am going to do. You're out of there, 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 you're out of there. Right, no more buses. Okay, now they'll all be made now to go to the Metro and start using that. That's what it was for, to get vehicles off the road. So they've got direct connection to their Metro, and they have a direct connection to their workplace of choice. So there's a station here, there's a station here, there's a station here. We got a station here, and there will be a station here for when that gets built, and we've got a station here. So there's no reason why they can't get around. At worst, I may do a bus route that's going to come out and do a wide loop. Actually, I will do that. But first things first, this is going really, really smooth. But as you know, now we've hit 15,000, traffic is about to go berserk in my little city here. So before it destroys everything, we've got to get onto it quick, smart. So these guys and these guys and these guys all need access to this entrance here, and they're having to come around across the bridge, which I really like, and then back through the commercial area, which is now starting to choke up our freeway here. So it'd be pretty wise to let them use this good sized roundabout, and we're gonna put a connection up here. I'm gonna put a single lane connection. I may have to change the road for the lane mathematics. Nonetheless, I believe this is probably the right thing to do. It's not going to let us, is it? Why isn't it going to let us? Why, oh why? There we go. Okay, so we're going to eat a little bit of farmland. But that's okay. Don't mind that. I think we'll just come on the slope too steep. Fuck off. I don't have much room here, otherwise I could. Oh, what do I do? Let's see if I can run it up this way. Guys need a different connection out of here. It's going to take this away for now. Sorry, Pete. Oops, I don't want to destroy that. Just put a nice little straighty bit on there. Yes, I could have run it straight up there, but I don't want to. I want it to have a little bit of lead. Okay, so we're going to come off the end here. We're going to go straight up. Why are you doing that? Fucking beach out of here. Just wanted to bring that up a little bit more and give these guys, because now this is the only way in and out for them, and the farm is sort of building relatively quickly. I don't want to build up the back here, not yet. I've got plans for here. I think that might be alright. We'll just see how this goes, but I think this may become a bit of a problem as the farm grows, I'm guessing. Just fucking one speed, please. Jesus Christ. Alright, come around. Of course, okay. You know, this game knows what you want to do, and it will always work against you. It will never work for you. Ever, ever, ever. It just won't do it. It doesn't do it. It doesn't do it. I have a problem on this connection here, which means they'll be crossing the road. I've come across it, it's going to look damn ugly. Go up from here, I guess. There's plenty of room from here, so I mean it's got to be done. Just which way does it have to be done? And I think I might utilise this bit of area here at the end. Might be the way to go. So I'll give these guys back their dirt road connection and give them a formal written apology for destroying their access that they had. Now I've made it a little bit tougher on them. Should be able to. Perfect, but enough. Okay. Alrighty. We're going to put it up here. No, where I've left the tree, farming area here. So it's only on that side, so I can use this. If I make this a connection direct up here, then the generic and the forestry will then choke this to get to the shortcut of here, which is why this collector made perfect sense to connect to. So I am going to try and connect from here, and we're going to do it this way. This way just seems to make more sense. Alright. Just put a dual lane. We don't want to make it an expressway. That'll 2 lanes into 2 and make it 4. I better just go with the 1. Upgrade, student. Alright, upgrade. Oh. You've got to be fucking kidding me. This game never fucking works for you. Ever. How did that become so fucking steep, huh? Huh? Piece of shit. Let's just fix the farm up a little bit. Won't really too much. A little bit's okay. So I will do a little bit of softening. Just here on this bit. Connection point, I don't want it close, so you get our connection point here. Smooth this out a little. And we should be able to get a decent connection there. Fairly steep, but it's much better. So, lane mathematics. Asymmetrical. 2 with 1 on should become 3. If I become 3, then I lose my 2-way. So, let's just see how this goes for now. But this little bit here is gonna You've got a bin right there. You've got a bin right there. You go fuck yourselves. It's working fine. It's working 100%. You got 14 fucking trucks over there, you cocksnots.
Welcome back.
Fucking assholes. Now not enough good for you. You can fuck off. You can fuck off. You can fuck off, dude. Fucking shit me game. This game will fuck your game every time. This game will fuck everything every fucking time. Fucking shit. Fucking every fucking time. Every fucking time.